Good morning, it's Jake, and a very good friend of mine asked me to help him with his diet. And one of the things that I found out he was doing incorrectly was he was not eating breakfast, he was not eating lunch, and he was eating dinner. So if you know anything about the way the body works and the metabolism works, if you starve your body in the morning and you starve your body at lunchtime, whatever you eat for dinner, your body is going to be in what they call a starvation mode and is going to hang on to every calorie. So the trick to losing weight and maintaining weight is really to eat more often, healthy, but certainly start off with a big breakfast in the morning and keep your metabolism going throughout the day. So I was telling him about a recipe that I have for morning because he really was clueless about what to eat for breakfast. I think he was talking about a Jimmy Dean, frozen thing with a biscuit and eggs and sausage and cheese, and I said, whoa, no. So I told him about this oatmeal concoction I make, and didn't think it would sound very appetizing to somebody that would prefer a Jimmy Dean sausage, but he seemed very interested in it, so I'm going to show you how to make it. And I'll send this video to him and you can share it too. So just regular whole oats, nothing quick about it. Whole oats. I start off with about a fist, a fist size full. I think that's about a normal recommended portions of food. If you eat 5 or 6 times a day, you should eat about a fistful of food. So I start off with some oatmeal. Put a couple sweet loaves in there. Make it all nice and sweet. Sweet and low. And forgot to get all my ingredients out. Some cinnamon. Now I'm going to put some water in it, and I'll be right back. I put just enough water in it to fully saturate it so it's ever so slightly submerged, because when you cook this it'll absorb all the water. So I'm going to nuke this for 4 minutes exactly. Okay, piping hot out of the microwave. Now I did nuke that for 4 minutes, so it's really hot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to crack 4 egg whites into it while it's really, really hot. And what'll happen is it'll cook the egg whites right into the oatmeal, so they'll actually absorb in. And it'll be nice and creamy and smooth. It will not be, like making egg whites and then putting them in so they'd be all chunky and egg whitey. So when we're done, this is going to be very sweet, very nutritious, very cinnamony,
high in protein, and it's going to have a good, obviously no fat, no cholesterol. It's going to have some good slow burning carbs, which is what you want early in the morning to get you going. Last you a few hours, give you some energy, but especially if you're going to go to the gym in the morning and work out or something. This also really gets your metabolism going for the day. And then, it'll burn more calories during the day.
Okay, and while this cools, those egg whites will actually absorb in there real nice. Now here's something else I like to do. I like to put a banana in mine. You could use raisins. This banana is a little bit squished, but that's okay. Let me show you my patented banana cutting technique, which if you cut it into 4 pieces like that, you could slice it. It comes into like 4 slicey chunkies. Now this is patented, so if you do this, you need to send me a nickel. But I trust you, so I'm sure you'll do it. You can put raisins in here. Actually, if you're going to use raisins, you're going to want to cook them with the oatmeal for 4 minutes, because then the raisins will be nice and smushy.
Now obviously this banana is going to be smushy anyway because it's kind of a smushy banana. But if you don't like smushy banana and use a a nice ripe banana, if you put the banana in after the oatmeal cools, it will stay ripe banana-like texture. And if you put it in right after it comes out of the microwave and after you add the egg whites, then it will kind of get smushy because it'll the hot oatmeal will cook it in. So there's where we are so far.
Now what I like to do for just a little more flavor is I like to add some vanilla protein, and obviously a little more protein. So I put a scoop of vanilla protein in there. I'm not going to do it right now because I like to do it after it cools off. I don't want to cook it in. But I'll add that later when the oatmeal cools down a bit. And there you have it. Doesn't it look appetizing? Obviously you don't have to put egg whites in there if you don't want to. You could just go with straight protein powder. That will still add some protein to it if the thought of egg whites is not your thing. But there you have Jake's Protemeal. That is a protein oatmeal. I call it Protemeal. And you feel free to make this and just send me a nickel if you do the banana thing.